Are you a small business owner who is feeling lost on the internet? You got a great product or service, but people or customers aren't coming into your shop. And you see these big companies or media sites is dominating the online space and local space. And you're wondering how can I compete with them without breaking my bank account or spending huge amount of money? If you're slowly nodding yes to these questions, then this video and video series is for you because what I'm going to teach you in this is digital marketing for small business owners. I'm going to teach you exactly all the ways which you can do digital marketing for your business at the level you are comfortable, because it is not going to be perfect or very advanced or over complicated a lesson. I'm going to break down this into a very simple, easy to follow, beginner friendly and non technical way. Even my mother can do it. Actually, she is actually doing it herself. She runs a tailoring education business. She has a website, YouTube channel, social media pages, and she accomplish all these things which I taught her. She has over 5,000 plus subscribers on channel, group over 20,000 members, website which brings around 5,000 visitors a day. And I'm going to say teach you the same thing which you can apply it for your business and see the results you want. So if you are ready to put the work, I'm going to teach you the best way to do the digital marketing for your business. Before I go into the guide, just a brief intro about me, because if you're wondering how I'm qualified to teach you this, I run two digital marketing agency. I have 12 plus years experience in this field. I have also taught more than 30,000 plus students worldwide. I will leave the full read me bio in the description link. If you are interested in it, you can check it out. But I'm not going to focus this video on me. I'm going to focus entirely on you and your business. So let's get started. First, let me take few minutes to explain why digital marketing matters, because you know the importance of digital marketing. That is the reason you clicked on this video and you're watching to this point. But sometimes you might have missed some of the major benefits digital marketing brings to the table, and knowing these benefits will extra motivate you to keep focused on learning digital marketing and applying it for your business. And I'll explain you few right now. First, it is a 24/7 salesperson for your business. Imagine this: you are running a shop. You are not going to keep opening that shop for 24 by 7, because you need employees for that. You need to be running all the expenses and everything. From time to time you might close down the shop, or you might have a schedule for your shop. But when you are doing digital marketing for your business using internet to promote your business, basically it is going to be working 24 by 7. There is no stopping in it. It is going to be available all the time. Customers can learn about your business all the time. They will can even buy from you all the times, and when you are available you can help with them. So that is the beauty of digital marketing. It is going to be operating for you 24 by 7. The next important is called cost effective, because digital marketing can be expensive and also can be affordable. It is going to be based on how we are going or what kind of strategies we are going to use. Traditional advertising don't work like that. Most of the time, traditional advertising which bring you mass audience, it is going to cost you a lot of for it. For example, radio ad, TV ad, or even a newspaper ad is going to cost you. But with digital marketing, it's all up to you. You can spend just $5 or $10, $500 or $5,000. It's all up to you. The result and effort is going to be vary depending on the need. So whatever the cost or the budget you are comfortable with it, you can use that for your digital marketing. The next benefit is going to be measurable results. This is a key factor when you are doing digital marketing. When you're using local marketing methods or strategies, most of the time you might not able to see accurately how many people were impacted by that ad, how many people got interested, how many people actually came only from that particular ad and purchased your product. It is general, it is very hard to measure it. But with digital marketing, Every sale, every visitors, every interaction, every conversation, everything is measurable and trackable. So you exactly know what marketing strategy or what method you use brought these customers to your business. So measurable results plays a huge role in digital marketing. The next benefit is called same level. Basically, it levels the playing field for you. Does not matter how big a competitor, or does not matter how big companies you are competing with. Even in a local offline mode, you might have struggles competing with them. They might have huge banner board, they might have huge marketing channels, they might go after your customers very aggressively, where you are not able to compete on them. But with digital marketing, you set off our secret set of resources with you, where if you use your knowledge and intelligently market, even you can compete with these big companies, and you can have a very unique way of attracting customers to you. So does not matter how big your competitors is, with digital marketing and without some creativity on your end, you can still play and compete on them on a same level without spending that much with them. Okay, now you know the importance of digital marketing. Now let's quickly see what are the methods available for you in digital marketing which you can apply for your own business. The first one, it's called website. Website is very important. It is almost like the basic component of digital marketing. Website is going to be a website for your local business or small business, where any people who is interested can come into your website, learn about your business, and they will or hopefully turn into a customer for you. That is the purpose of your website, is going to be a e-shop for your business, because basically website you put all information about your business, product you are selling, services you are selling, personal experiences, about us pages, gallery, all these things. So basically it's a website is a shop for you which exists on the internet and running 24/7. So website building, website optimization for your local business is going to be a key digital marketing strategy for you. The next one is called SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Basically this is what helps you to bring your website on the top results of search engines such as Google, Bing, and other popular search engine. So whenever a customer is going to be going into one of these search engine and type something relevant relevant to your business, something he searches for, the with the SEO, with doing SEO for our website and our business, we want to make sure that the customer sees our website, or the customer sees our local business and comes into our local business listing, or comes into our website to learn more about our business, and they come into and try to make a purchase or hire us for a particular service. So that is what SEO does for us. Then we have content marketing. Content marketing is where it is a strategy we use to create relevant content which attracts your target audience. It is not always going after main keywords, or it's not always going after the big one. We actually want to create content in terms of text based media, images, video, any sort of content which attracts our target audience. So by that we are organically engaging with our customers, which will bring them to our business, which can lead them into our customers as well. Then we have social media. This is a very important one. Social media platforms like you already know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, there are so many social media platforms. Basically these platforms are where ideally our customers is going to be hanging out. They are going to be using this social media for their personal benefits, interacting with their friends using social media. So we want to have our business on these platforms where our customers are also in. So that is where social media marketing comes into play, where we will be using these social medias to market our small business into them. Next, we have email marketing. Email marketing is where we will collect relevant or our target audience emails through customer approach or by using lead magnets and newsletter subscriptions. And once customers is interested on learning more about our products or services or in our niche, we will provide helpful information, we will teach customers, we will provide tips. By doing that, we will also silently promoting our products or services to customers. So even a customer who purchase you one time, they can become recurring or repeat customers to your business. Or a customer who is not interested on your product at the first time, after several helpful emails and guides, they might come back to you and purchase from you as well. Then we have ads. Ads also known as PPC, pay per click adverts campaign. We can run ads on almost all the platforms in the internet. Search engine we can run ad, social medias we can run ad, any places you consider we can run ads. Running ads is also not simple at all, because if you don't know how to manage or how to properly target your ads, you might run out of your budget very fast. You might be spending money on an unrelevant customer base or untargeted customer audience. But learning how to run the ads perfectly without worrying about going unreasonably out of broad topic help you to focus your ad campaigns in a targeted level and get the results you want. It's not about reaching how many people, but it's about reaching your target audience. So with the knowledge on how to use the very comfortably, or with the knowledge will get us more results for us. And also, these are some of the main digital marketing strategy. But just remember, the digital marketing strategy is also constantly evolving, so this is not fixed anymore. I have just explained some of the main ones, but so many digital marketing strategies are coming into play, and with the development of AI also, this is getting much more interesting right now. So make sure that these are just a basic ones, and by uh, creating more videos in the futures, I'll explain you some of the new digital marketing strategies also, which might be interesting to you, which might give you more results even compared to these old digital marketing strategies for you. Okay, let's start. The reason which I'm saying let's start now is this is going to be a video series. I told you at the initial stage, because I don't want to give you all the information in one video. It is going to be confusing for you. So what I have decided to you, I'm going to create single video focusing on each single objective, which you can use to understand quickly the concept and apply this digital marketing for your small business. So I'm going to give you a solid digital foundation. That is going to be the next video, which I will show you how to get the solid foundation for your website or business to do digital marketing. Then I'm going to give you idea on how you can create best content, which is going to be helpful on your content marketing. I'm going to show you how to do search engine optimization for your website and for your local business listing. I'm going to show you tips and strategies which you can use on your social media marketing channel. And finally, I will also show you how you can run ads and email marketing and lot more digital marketing strategies for you. All this is just going to be theory. I'm going to show you digital step by step practical knowledge, practical videos. I will give you a checklist. I'm going to give you worksheets. I'm going to give you tutorial guides, which you can follow all this to straight away start applying for it. Finally, before wrapping up, I just want to make sure that this is not just an overnight push button solution for you, because I'm going to be teaching all the content one by one for you. If you're going to be learning with me, you don't need to worry anything else, because I'm going to teach you the right, exact, current, relevant strategies. But if you are expecting not putting any work into it, not just watching the video and without doing it, trying to get the success for your business, unfortunately this is not going to be work, because I'm going to give you all the methods, I'm going to point you in the right direction, but you need to take that initiative and go out and start doing it for yourself. That is, I want to show you setting up digital foundation for your small business digital marketing campaign. This is the second video on the digital marketing for small business owners course. You might be wondering, Asna, I just want to start learning about digital marketing methods, strategies. Why are you wasting times on talking about digital marketing foundation? I want the practical information. There is an important reason. I'll give you an example for you. A few years ago, I got a local mattress shop client for my digital marketing agency. When I talked with them, they simply said that digital marketing did not work for them. They did not understand what is important, how we can get conversion, how to track it, how their success is measured. They had ton of problem. I asked them, what did you do? Because most of the time the clients I get either come by experimenting digital marketing on their own and getting no results, or they might have hired some other digital marketing agency which did not produce results for them. And in this case, client did not know anything about digital marketing. He hired a digital marketing, and without any proper planning or setting up a foundation for their digital marketing company, what they did was they started doing Facebook ads only. Remember, they did not plan anything, they did not have website, they did not have business information, they did not have targets. They just put money into their Facebook accounts, around, if we converted to US dollars, around 3000. And after 3 or 4 months, the results were good, but it was not giving them the best ROI on in their investment. The main reason for this is they did not set up a digital foundation correctly. They did not know where they was, how they should go, and what should be the future, and how to properly measure and track it. That is the reason I'm creating this video in this chapter, because I will explain you importance of digital marketing foundation and how you should set it up for your digital marketing campaign. Okay, now let's see some of the important reasons why digital marketing foundation is important. First, it gives your business a consistency across all the channels and platform in digital marketing or in online space. Think about it, because it builds brand reputation for your business. If your website says one thing and your Facebook page says one thing, YouTube page says something, and your business information says something, it's not consistently, it does not build your brand reputation. Another example, you're just doing one digital marketing method, you don't exist anywhere on the internet. That also leads to less brand reputation and reduces your trustability of your business. So consistency and present everywhere is the main important point. Second point, it helps you to understand your target audience better. When you have a solid foundation on what's your business about and who are your targeters, you can use that information to gather information about your target audience, which helps you to run a targeted digital marketing campaign and helps you to bring much more relevant results. That is the important for it, because when you understand something better, you can get better at it. That is how any principle works. So it helps you to understand your target audience better. The next point is it helps you in your decision making ability. This is also another important, because in digital marketing everything is based on decisions, like how you should do how you should decide which is the correct strategy, how much should you spend, what is the time you should invest, what are the resources you create. So when you're creating any major decision on your digital marketing, when you have a solid foundation, basically it's meaning like you have something to reference, you have something to go back and look before making any major decisions. That is why it helps you in decision making. You are no longer wearing a blindfold and making decision on the go, because you always have a worksheet or cheat sheet with all the important information. And whenever you do any digital marketing campaign or digital marketing any process, you can always reference back it to make sure that you are staying on right track moving forward on your digital marketing. The next point is it is cost effective. Putting some time before starting digital marketing, you plan out all the things, you map out all the things, you mark what is important, what is not. You mark out who is your target, which is the target area. You understand all these capabilities. What helps you do it? For example, you go into a Facebook ad without this background knowledge or solid foundation. You just simply start your advertising campaign. It might work, it might not work, it might bring results, it might not bring results, it might have a higher cost per click action, like you pay a lot more. When you do a targeted marketing digital strategy, so having a solid foundation will help you to reduce your overall cost when you are running your campaign on PPC, when you are doing SEO, when you are creating websites. When you understand your business and your customer audience better, you will reduce all the costs associated with that also. Okay, no, now you understand the importance of it. It might take some time of your personal time on digital marketing campaign, but remember, having a strong digital foundation will help you a lot on your future. Welcome back to the Digital Marketing for Small Business Owner course. In this video, we will be learning how we can create buyer persona for our business. There is a good saying which I really like. It goes something like, if you are trying to sell for everyone, you would have end up selling to no one. This is very true in digital marketing. Digital marketing, the core lies within understanding who is your target audience, what they want, where they are staying in online space, and how you can sell to them. This is why we create something called buyer persona. In simple term, a buyer persona is a simple way to understand who your ideal customers are. Think of it like a detailed description of a fictional customer who's for your business. This fictional person will help you to understand all their needs so you can tailor your products or service according to them. So this is the simple explanation of buyer persona. Basically, the buyer persona will help you to understand your target audience. Let's go ahead and create a buyer persona so I can show you a live example for you. You can see this is a buyer persona which I created. There are so many buyer personas on internet. You search for buyer persona, customer persona, lot of different versions will be available. I created something which is very simple, straightforward, which has all the important questions which need to be answered in your digital marketing strategy. When you apply this as a reference for any campaign you are doing, it will increase the chances of success on your digital marketing. I will leave the link for this particular template either in Canva file, PDF, and if you are interested in more versions also, let me know. I'll give you out. There are two ways you can go ahead up and fill this. One, in a digital way, you can use a PDF editor or any on software to fill it up way, or you ideally take a print of this particular page and fill it by the good old pen and paper. That also works really well. Okay, let me go through this buyer persona so you can get an idea on how to use this particular one. First, we have the age range, gender, location. Basically, these three fields helps us to understand our customers' demographics. Remember, all these values need not to be accurate. You don't need to fill everything at right now itself. For example, some information might not be knowing to you as well, but having this, that these informations are needed in order to maximize our digital marketing strategy, it is always helps you on the right track for you. So remember, this information does not need to be accurate. Again, it this not information does not to be just random. Based on your experience, based on what you're talking to your customer, based on what your customers are saying about other businesses, based on what customers are saying for others, or generally while talking, it is generally a good idea to prepare this as much as accurate as possible. First, age range. Age range simply means that what kind of age range people are for your business. This is also comes by talking to them, interacting with them, or if you're running ads to the campaign, you can fill it up. So just a basic age range, this is good. We can use this to target our audience in our ad campaign and other campaigns as well. Gender gender basically, while who's your customer, this is does not matter for most of the business. But if you are focusing your product only for men, or if your products are only focused for teenage boys, then this becomes an important metric on our digital marketing campaign. Or if your product is targeted only for pregnant mothers, then it becomes a very important characteristic in our digital marketing. So important to mark the gender. Then we have location. If you are a small business or a service provider in one particular suburb or area, then that area is crucial, because all our digital marketing methods and channels should reflect that location. Or if it's a national brand, then it should reflect the country. So depending on type of business or services you're running, this is going to be changing a lot. So these three are the major one which is going to be demographic we need. Here what I'm going to do is fill up the rest of the field also, so I can explain you and fill up the details as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my digital marketing as an example, my digital marketing agency as an example, and fill these details with you. The first question we need to answer is, what problems are they facing? This is the problem faced by the customers. Whenever a customer wants to buy a product or a service, they are facing a problem. They need something to fix that problem. So these are the problems they are trying to face. So in my digital marketing business, I have identified, I know this because when you are a business owner, you know the problem of your customers. Struggling to attract customers in competitive local market, wanting to expand their online presence but lacking the technical knowledge. So this is the main problem a potential digital marketing client will face for when it comes to regarding digital marketing. The next question we need to answer is what they are trying to achieve. They know the problem, what they are doing it, either fixing that problem or getting a service to achieve a certain goal. So that is what we need to understand. Like struggling to attract the customers in local market, we know that is the problem. Wanting to expand their online presence but lack of technical knowledge, these are problems. Let's see what they are trying to achieve. Those are problem. Now these are goals. Trying to achieve sales and revenue through digital channels. So we know the problems on the first stage. Now we know the goals of the customer. They are trying to increase the sales and revenue through the digital marketing channels, aiming to establish a strong brand in Coimbatore with digital marketing. I already set up my target audience as Coimbatore people. Now I know that people who are in this Coimbatore trying to create a strong brand in digital space for their business. So these are goals for them. Depending on your business, these will change accordingly. Next, how do they shop? This is also very important. Your customers, how they are going to buy your product and or hire your services from the industry or from the competitors. You try to guess and focused on it, or based on your business you can determine that whether they are doing their shopping online or in store, they need to commit, or from mobile or any other way. For me here, what it's going to be, primarily it is going to be online and mobile. Since most business owners will have a mobile, they might search for digital marketing agencies in Coimbatore through their mobile devices through using internet. So they will be using search engine a lot, or they might even discover us through a social media platform when we are running ad campaign or some creative posters regarding for this business owner. So how do they shop? Identifies like how the customers will end up buying for you, buying your product and services, which methods they will use. Next one we need to fill is what influences their purchase decision. These are the factors or the reasons which will affect their purchasing decision. So we need to identify that also. For example, here recommendation from other businesses, affordable pricing and flexible packages, and understanding the local Coimbatore market. So these are the main important. Like I have the experience of talking to a lot of my customers, and these are the mainly influences their processing decision. This is will be also different for different businesses targeting different target audience. For example, if your business's target audience is, let's say, very well settled people or rich people, then what happens there is the pricing does not matter. The affordable pricing does not matter. For example, iPhone, it is premium pricing, it is not a competitive pricing. So depending on your business, this will change for you as well. The next question we need to answer is where they learn about product and services. This is also important, like what platforms or sources they use to learn about the product you are selling or the services you are selling. Yeah, for me, it is about online searches. They need something, they need social media advertising, they need to know how to create a YouTube channel. They will go and do online searches, can be from Google to do web searches, or YouTube for videos, or Google Map if they are looking specifically to learn about social media marketing agencies who are in Coimbatore. Social media platform, this is also a really important play. We can use social media to educate our customers. So I know this from a lot of social media profiles have digital marketing channels, and they use that channels to reach to their customer, engage with them, and also to teach them. Then local business networking event, you see the point here, like not every place the customer learn about our product or service is not about digital marketing channels. A local business networking event, a local, this is a traditional marketing or traditional event, that can be a place where customer learn about product and services. When we are doing digital campaigns or digital marketing, we will use these information wisely in our campaigns to get that unique benefits in long run. Next, we need to know what are our customers interest and what they like. For example, I for my digital marketing agency, the customer, they have interest or they like the business running. They are their business owner, they are running their business, so that is going to be their interest. Or probably a startup. Most of the time digital marketing agency, I get clients who are startup. So startup idea owners, startup people who are doing a lot of work, that is going to be one. Text focused or support of new tech, they are having an interest on doing digital marketing, online presence, web marketing and everything, because they are supporting these tech for the audience. So that is also important. The next one is, how does your product and services solve their problem? We already covered what is the problem the customer is facing here, what are they are trying to achieve here. Now we need to fix the problem of how does my product solve their problem. This is also very important. For example, for my digital marketing agency, I clearly know provide customized digital marketing strategies tailored to my Coimbatore market client. So customized, personalized, tailored to this. So that is the most important one for me. My product is personalized for them, offers affordable pricing suitable for small to medium business. My target is not going to be enterprise client or big companies. It is going to be small business to medium businesses. So I'm going to plan my pricing in a competitive level which it attracts and give value to them. Provide measurable return results and return on investment, because we will need to show the client we are giving you results, we are giving on your investment this amount of return. So that is important. Finally, educate clients on digital marketing, not only doing digital marketing to them blindly. We are actually trying to teach digital marketing to them so the client can make informed decision on their own as well. The next question we need to answer is, what might stop them from buying from you? This is also important. Like we need to know, okay, the customer is coming into our business, he is ready to make purchase, but for some factor he is not going to make that purchase, or some reason. We need to know what are these reasons, because that is how we can prepare ourselves to do better and fix these problems of the customer. So I know from digital marketing agency perspective, Limited budget. Most of them, this is the biggest one. So when I know the problem, I can make a solution or work around those things. Limited budget, can I can adjust the flexible the amount of services I provide according to their budget. So I can have a very budget friendly a service plan also, which does a lot less, but it is according to their budget. So I know these are the limitations. Skepticism about digital marketing, so I can show them the results of digital marketing. Lack of understanding about long term benefit, I can show or give use cases on results, everything. Preference for traditional marketing methods, I can try to explain how digital marketing is better than traditional marketing. So these are the main points the customers might not buy from you. Finally, a one main message resonate with them. This is also, we can as say it as a tagline or the main line for your business. In one line, if you want to explain your business model to your customer, what is that? Grow your local business in Coimbatore with digital marketing. That is the simple form. I want to target my audience is Coimbatore minus digital marketing. I will help them to grow their local business. So this is how you prepare the buyer persona worksheet. This is very important in your digital marketing career. You want to know how to prepare this for your clients, or if you are a small business owner, you need to prepare this by hand. You might see how this is going to be helpful. I'll show you step by step when we are doing SEO, when we are doing search, social media marketing, when we are doing content marketing, any type of marketing channel, we are going to be referencing back to this persona worksheet, and I will give the link in the description. So stop watching, don't watch the next video. Take this template, try to fill this as much as possible. You can also leave some fields empty if you are not sure about how to fill it right now, but do this before moving forward to next video. In this chapter, we will learn the importance of setting smart goals for your digital marketing campaign. Digital marketing goals are general, it's very simple to explain. You might even thinking what is the point of this video, because we all know what are goals, what it represent, and what is the meaning behind goals, because it is just a target for us. But the problem is, I'm not talking about goals. I personally like to set smart business goals. This is very important. It is an acronym basically. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You can see I have prepared a small worksheet or infograph for you. You can use it you want as well, because to give you an idea on what the goal is, how the goal should be measured, and you can track down and note it down all the goal in different section here as well. I'll explain you a bit more in depth so you can get a better idea on it. Whenever you are going to set a goal for your digital marketing campaign, for example, if you are going for a website building, that there should be a goal there. If you are going for a SEO, there should be a goal there. If you are going for social media marketing, there should be goal there. And this is what the goals are meant to be. And the goals which you are going to set, it should be smart. Like the first factor it need to fulfill is specific. The goal should be very clear and specific. For example, I'll give you an example. Instead of saying I want to increase my web traffic, you could have a goal to say something like I need to increase my web traffic by 20 percentage within 3 months using Google search engine. Now you understand the differences between both of these goals. One, it is just a basic gist, where other one is the targeted goal. This is how whatever the digital marketing goals you set for yourself or for your client business, it should be very specific. The second factor it need to fulfill is measurable. Whatever the goal you set, you should be able to track that goal's progress. For example, visitor goal, like we can use Google Analytics to track number of visitors. For social media marketing, we can use social media analytic tools to see the and data on traffic and everything. So the measurable factor should be fulfilled. Achievable, this is very important because it is kind of a confusing line for you. You should not set goals which are very hard to get, where it might never be able to achievable in a time frame you set with the resources you set. At the same time, you should not set goals which is very very easy, where without even putting any effort at all you might achieve the goal. So what the goal you should be put is, it should be a goal where you need to put your hard work into it, and still it should be achievable on your end as well. So that is the where I say achievable but not easy goals. So rather than saying I'm going to get a 1 million Facebook followers in 1 month, which might not be possible for me even in a lifetime for my digital marketing company. So I might get something like in 3 months, I need to increase my Facebook followers to around 500 persons a month, or even 3 months 500. That is much more achievable. At the same time, it's still difficult for me to organically grow the Facebook page and everything. Then factor is relevant. The goal you should select is always should align with your product or services which you are selling. For example, a local boutique shop or something like that, they might have a goal of setting to increase website traffic. Where website traffic is not going to give them sales or profit for their products. Instead, what website traffic will do is, it might increase their e-commerce sales, or it might lead the more store visits through websites. They come to your website, they learn about your business, they decide, okay, I'm going to give this store a try. They might come into your shop. There it can increase the sales. So whatever the goals you set, it always should be relevant to your main business objective. The next and final factor it need to fulfill is time bound. Set a deadline. It is always important. Create a plan, set up your schedule, create your deadline, because we are living in a world with a lot of distraction. Even when I'm creating this video, at back of my mind suddenly some kind of distraction might come around. So we always need to make sure whatever with the goal we are setting, we are following it correctly. So set a deadline, because this helps you with your management and also create urgency, and helps you to keep on track for this goal. So you understand whatever the goal you set. For example, after this basic fundamental course, I'm going to teach you website building for digital marketing. And when you do that, you set a goal which is achievable for you. You might set something like, I want to create a WordPress website with this much of time available for me, with this much of effort. So make sure whatever the goal you have, you run through all these stages: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely, and make sure all the goal you set is going to fulfill all these factors. Then set up the smart goal business for you. Welcome back. Now we are in the conclusion video for the introduction series. This series was digital marketing for small business owner introduction, because I wanted to give the fundamental and correct knowledge for you, because from the next videos onwards we are going to be focusing on each digital marketing strategies, because I'm going to teach you how you can create website for small business. I'm going to teach you how you can create how you can do SEO for small business. I'm going to teach you how you can do social media marketing for small business, and so on. So each of these videos is going to be on its own series, focusing on that particular digital marketing strategy for you. Here what I did was, in this video series, if you want to recap it, I clearly explained what is digital marketing, what are the benefits it brings to your business, how digital marketing foundation help you to get better at it, how you can understand your target audience, how you can create buyer personas, how you can set up smart goals. Now what I want to do is, I want to give you a bit more information on helping you to come up with an action plan on your learning and doing digital marketing for your small business. Two important things to note. First, you should choose your digital marketing channels. As I told you, I'm going to teach you all the digital marketing methods from now on. You don't need to do everything, because you only need to do whatever the one which is working for you, or either your customers are in there. So choose whichever the one is suitable for you. Just don't go and start doing everything immediately, because you might get burned out. Which comes to my second point is called resource management. This video series which I am doing right now is primarily focused for small business owners. As a small business owners, we just don't have unlimited amount of money, time, resources, even people. We don't have that. We have a limited capacity on everything. So what we do is whatever the digital marketing strategies we do, whatever the digital marketing plan we are coming up, we want to make sure that it actually helps us to, it actually suits our management or resource allocation. So create a basic plan sort of. For example, you don't need to create some advanced digital marketing plan right now, because that is not what we are going to do now. We might do it that in a later stage, but currently you just do a basic plan, like combine your buyer persona data, combine your smart goals data, and choose the risk channels based on that. For example, for most small businesses, what I would suggest is go with website, SEO, and social media marketing. That should be the ideal main important digital marketing channels. Then obviously you can go for others also. Where I would create a small 3 months plan for this. For example, after watching various video series which I'm going to create, which is linked on the video, you might plan something like, for the first month I might do create my business website. I create the business website which is works really well for my business, informs everything about my business to my audience. My audience can learn about my product or even can make purchases on from the website itself. I'm going to teach you those aspect of it. You can implement it in your business. Second month, I'm going to do SEO for my business website. I can try to do Google SEO, Bing SEO. I can also do local SEO for my business to rank on Google Map, Google My Business listing, even Bing places also. Maybe from third month, you can start doing social media marketing, Facebook setup, profile optimization, Twitter, LinkedIn, all this sort of thing. And from fourth month onwards, you can make SEO and social media much more strong with utilizing advanced strategies within that. For from the fifth month or something like that, you can even bring up another digital marketing strategy for you. The key important point is you have the total control over it. You manage your time because you need to run your business, at the same time start implementing digital marketing and making sure both of them working together really well. So make a basic plan and start doing it, because digital marketing is always evolving, so we need to continuously learn and apply in our digital marketing strategy. This is just a wrap up for this digital marketing fundamental series. I'm going to see you on the next video series, because if you are a new to digital marketing, you don't have any website or anything sort of like in a small business, then what I would suggest you is to watch my next video series on website, how to create website for small business, because that series is going to be the beginner fundamental digital marketing strategy. Unless if you are have already have a business website, or you have already created a website, or someone has created for you, you're just looking to do the next best digital marketing strategy, then what I would recommend you is to either start with SEO or social media. Both of these are really good. My personal favorite is SEO, but both still are really good. Remember, you still need to keep on learning it. If you have any doubts, do let me know in the comments. I will personally help you out. I will personally advise you. And also, we have a community of over 8,000 members. Most of them are small business owners, professionals. Do ask your questions, doubt. It's always good to have a community surrounding you, so we can help each other out and build ourselves out well. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video series, and I'll see you on the next video series for digital marketing for small business owners.